So maybe you're past the overlap stage of the entrepreneurial journey we discussed last week, and you have a full-on business with you at the helm. Congratulations. However, does your business have traction, or are you burning rubber? Recently, my coach reminded me of Gino Wickman's 2007 book called Traction, where he outlines his entrepreneurial operating system. I love this book and Gino's approach to business. Gino's EOS business model is made up of 6 components that all need to be operating at 80% or better in order for your business to be considered a highly functioning organization. The 6 components are vision, people, data, issues, process, and traction. Let's look at an overview of each of these components. Number 1, vision. I've been reminded several times lately of Proverbs 29:18, quote, "Where there is no vision, the people perish," unquote. This is so true in life and business. We talked many months ago about creating a compelling personal vision for your life. The strategies for personal vision creation can be applied to business vision creation as well. However, you can't just have a vision for your business. You must communicate it and reinforce it with every opportunity you get. Vision cheerleading is the number one task of the business owner. Everyone in and outside of your organization that contributes to the business success must understand and pursue the vision on a daily basis. You can't have team members heading in opposite directions. So get out there and ensure everyone is playing from the same sheet of vision music. Number 2, people. Whether you have employees, contracted contributors, or service providers, you must have the right people in the right roles. In Traction, Gino Wickman provides a simple formula for determining if you have the right people in the right roles. He calls it GWC, which means, does this person in the given role get it, want it, and have the capacity to do the role? In other words, does the person in question understand the role? Are they enthusiastic about the role? And do they have the skills and mental horsepower to be successful in the role? If not, put them in a role where they will be successful, or kindly exit them so that they can find a role elsewhere that is better suited to their purpose in life. Number 3, data. Relative to business data, Gino Wickman says, quote, "The best leaders rely on a handful of metrics to help manage their business. The data component frees you from the quagmire of managing personalities, egos, subjective issues, emotions, and intangibles by teaching you which metrics to focus on," unquote. Do you know what these metrics are for your business? If not, set aside some time to work through the essential metrics that tell you whether or not you are winning or losing the game that you've created for yourself, i.e., your business. Once you have your key metrics determined, then track them weekly at a minimum and daily if needed. Put those metrics on a scorecard that allows you to track the metrics and the metric trends over time. If the metric is not within an acceptable range, then you know what you need to jump in and determine how to get back on track. For example, in my consulting business, I have a monthly revenue target, and I have built a model in Excel that tells me what I need to accomplish every day to meet my revenue target. Every few days, I plug in my actual results, and I know within seconds if I'm on track or not. If I am projecting a shortfall, I can adjust my work in the days ahead to ensure that I hit my goal every month. It is a beautiful thing that is simple, lets me know exactly where I am relative to my goal, and allows me to be relaxed throughout the month, knowing that I'm going to meet or beat my revenue goal. Number 4, issues. Every business has issues. What separates the great businesses from the rest of the pack is how efficiently and effectively they resolve their issues and get back to fulfilling their vision. In Traction, Gino Wickman lays out an approach to identify issues, manage them on an issues list, and solve the issues. His approach builds a problem-solving work environment. One way to address issues is by building better business processes. Number 5, process. Business process is an area of business that lights me up. Most businesses just start doing stuff and patch together process steps that kind of work without much effort put into how to optimize each process for efficiency and effectiveness. With the proper people, metrics, and systems, i.e. processes, in place, you theoretically can walk away from your business and check in occasionally to make sure everything is still on track. Good systems save yourself time, energy, and money. One of the keys to great process management is documenting the processes. Why is this important? Mainly so that you can train everyone in the business on how each process and system works. Secondarily, when an issue creeps in, you can use the process documentation to get to the root cause of the problem quickly. Once you have everything running smoothly, you are starting to feel the traction. Number 6, traction. I love this quote from Traction. Vision without traction is hallucination. What is traction? Traction is the ability of a business to, number 1, have true accountability, and number 2, collaborate as a team to solve issues. Gino Wickman advocates that these two abilities are accomplished through 90-day personal goals for everyone in the organization and a meeting discipline process that gets things done. So how do you think you're doing across these 6 areas of your business? If you want to find out, take the EOS assessment at organizationalcheckup.com. I'll provide a link in the post notes. This is a 20-question assessment that will show you where you currently stand relative to the 6 EOS components. Take the checkup, know where you stand, and put your plans in place to improve. Leave a comment or send me an email and let me know how you're doing with your business traction. Share what you've learned today with your business peers, and we'll see you next week.